Taking a look at the trading week beginning February 1st, we may be eyeing another government shutdown. Federal funding authority for several agencies expires tonight at January 30th at midnight, with a partial shutdown starting just after midnight Saturday if Congress fails to act. The current risk of a lapse is concentrated in the 6 unfinished fiscal year 2026 bills, especially DHS, where immigration and oversight riders are sticking points. The practical drop-dead date is this weekend, as many expect at least a brief lapse because the House cannot vote before Monday at the earliest. Negotiators have a DHS framework and leadership is signaling progress, but cross-party and intra-GOP disputes mean odds favor either a short shutdown followed by a quick patch or another very short continuing resolution within days. BLS payrolls data is due on Friday this week, and given the focus on the labor markets in Jerome Powell's press conference from last week, this is again a critical number. Right now, estimates range from 25,000 jobs to 50,000 jobs added, and the unemployment rate is expected to tick up slightly to about 4.5%. Currently, markets are only pricing in a 13.5% probability at a rate cut in the next meeting in March, and this number could change that pricing dramatically. Now, looking ahead, we have some central bank speakers next week, including Fed Governor Michelle Bowman, Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic, and of course, speaking at their press conferences after the central bank interest rate decisions next week, are ECB President Christine Lagarde and Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey. There's also a scheduled speech by Bank of Canada Governor Tiff Macklem. It's another huge earnings week next week, with 371 companies with over $1 billion in market cap reporting, and that includes big names like Alphabet and Amazon, both with market caps of $4 trillion and $2.5 trillion respectively. But we also get AMD, Qualcomm, ARM Holdings, Palantir, Uber, Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, Pfizer, Merck, AbbVie, Amgen, Philip Morris, Pepsi, Disney, and many more. Economic data next week. Sunday night, there's an OPEC meeting. We'll also see January Cation PMI data in China. Monday, small to medium-sized business PMIs for Germany, the wider EU, the UK, and the US. And then we also have ISM manufacturing PMI in the US. Tuesday, JOLTS job openings data. Wednesday, EU CPI and ADP monthly payrolls in the US. Thursday, rate decisions from the BOE and the ECB, also jobless claims in the U.S. And then Friday in the U.S., non-farm payrolls data from the BLS and February's preliminary Michigan sentiment consumer data.